Welcome back to Top Liberty Coins. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about and mysterious coins in the collecting world, the legendary 1969 D Liberty coin, a coin surrounded by rumors, rare finds, shocking auction prices, and unbelievable collector demand. Now picture this. It's 1969. The United States Mint is producing millions of coins, and among them are coins marked with the small but powerful D Mint mark, meaning they were struck in Denver. These coins were made for everyday use. People used them to buy groceries, gas, coffee. No one imagined that decades later, some of these same coins would become treasures hunted by collectors across the globe. But here's where things get interesting. Not all coins are created equal. Even if millions were produced, a tiny number of them can have unique characteristics, errors, misprints, rare conditions, or special strikes, that turn them into something extraordinary. And that's exactly what happened with certain Liberty coins from 1969. Collectors are always searching for coins with sharp details, unusual minting mistakes, or perfect preservation. When it comes to the 1969 D Liberty coin, some versions have shown features that immediately caught expert attention. Things like double dies, off-center strikes, or unusual texture in the lettering can dramatically increase value. These are not just small flaws, they are rare minting events that cannot be recreated, making each coin one of a kind. Now let's talk about value. You might have seen numbers floating around like $787,976.43. Sounds unbelievable, right? But in the world of rare coins, such numbers are not impossible. When a coin is extremely rare, in near-perfect condition, and highly demanded by collectors, its value can skyrocket. Auctions have seen coins sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars, sometimes even more, depending on rarity and condition. Grading condition plays a massive role here. A coin that has been circulated, scratched, or worn down may only be worth a small amount. But a coin preserved in mint state, with crisp details and no damage, can multiply in value dramatically. Professional grading services evaluate coins on a scale, and even a small difference in grade can mean thousands of dollars in price difference. Another factor is history. Coins are not just currency, they are time capsules. The 1969 era was full of historical events, cultural shifts, and economic changes. Coins from that time carry a story. Collectors don't just buy metal, they buy history, rarity, and uniqueness combined into one small object. There are also myths and excitement surrounding hidden treasures. Stories of people finding rare coins in old jars, inherited collections, or even loose change continue to inspire millions. Imagine checking your old coins and discovering that one small detail, a tiny D mark in a rare error, could change everything. But here's an important truth. Not every 1969 D Liberty coin is worth a fortune. In fact, most are common. The real value lies in specific rare varieties. That's why knowledge is power in coin collecting. Understanding what to look for, the design, the mint mark, the condition, and possible errors, is what separates an ordinary coin from a valuable one. Collectors today use magnifying tools, professional grading, and detailed research to identify valuable coins. Even a slight doubling in letters or numbers can make a huge difference. That's why many collectors carefully inspect coins under strong lighting, searching for those hidden details that others miss. The market for rare coins is constantly changing. Prices rise and fall based on demand, discoveries, and collector interest. A coin that was once overlooked can suddenly become highly valuable if collectors realize its rarity. That's why staying updated with the market is essential. And here's something exciting. The hunt never ends. New discoveries still happen. People continue to find rare coins in unexpected places. This means the possibility still exists that valuable coins are out there, waiting to be found. So next time you see an old coin, don't ignore it. Look closely. Check the year. Check the mint mark. Examine the details. Because hidden in plain sight, there could be something extraordinary. The 1969 D Liberty coin is not just about money. It represents mystery, history, and the thrill of discovery. It reminds us that even the smallest things can hold incredible value, and that's what makes coin collecting so powerful. It's not just a hobby. It's a treasure hunt where anyone can win. Today we are diving deep into the fascinating world of Liberty coins, especially focusing on rare pieces like the 1982 variations and how some of these coins have shocked collectors by reaching unbelievable prices in the market. Liberty coins are not just pieces of metal. They are symbols of freedom, identity, and American heritage. For decades, the image of liberty has appeared on coins, representing strength, independence, and national pride. From early designs to modern minting, Liberty coins have captured the attention of collectors all over the world. Now let's talk about something that excites every collector. Value. Not all coins are created equal. Some Liberty coins are worth just a few cents, while others can reach thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars depending on rarity, condition, and historical importance. The number you see mentioned, a massive figure like $787,000, may sound unbelievable, but in the coin collecting world, rare errors and unique variations can truly reach such heights. One of the most talked about years in coin collecting is 1982. This year is extremely important because it was a transition year for coin production. The United States Mint changed the composition of the penny from mostly copper to zinc. This created multiple variations of coins in the same year, and that is where things get interesting. In 1982, there are several types of pennies that collectors look for. There are large date and small date varieties. There are copper coins and zinc coins. There are also coins minted in different locations. Each of these factors can dramatically affect the value of a coin. Most people never notice these differences, but collectors study them very carefully. The real excitement comes when we talk about rare errors. Some 1982 coins were struck incorrectly or have unusual characteristics. For example, a 1982 small date coin made of copper instead of zinc is extremely rare. This type of coin has sold for huge amounts because it was not supposed to exist. These accidental creations become treasures. Imagine checking your old coins and discovering one of these rare pieces. That is why coin collecting is so exciting. It is like a treasure hunt where the treasure might already be in your pocket. Condition is another major factor in determining value. A coin in perfect or near perfect condition can be worth far more than the same coin that is worn out. Collectors use grading systems to evaluate coins. The higher the grade, the higher the potential value. A rare coin in mint condition can easily reach extraordinary prices. History also plays a huge role. Liberty coins connect us to different eras. Some designs date back to the 18th and 19th centuries. These coins tell stories of economic change, political movements, and artistic evolution. Holding one is like holding a piece of time. Another important factor is demand. If many collectors are searching for a specific coin but only a few exist, the price can skyrocket. Auctions often reveal just how valuable certain Liberty coins can be. Competitive bidding drives prices higher and higher, sometimes reaching levels that surprise even experts. Let's talk about how to identify valuable Liberty coins. First, always check the date carefully. Small differences like the shape of numbers can matter a lot. Second, look at the color and weight. Copper coins are heavier than zinc ones. Third, inspect for mint marks. These tiny letters indicate where the coin was produced and can affect rarity. You should also pay attention to errors such as double strikes, off-center designs, or unusual textures. These errors are not defects in the collector world. They are opportunities. The rarer the error, the more valuable the coin can become. Now think about this. Millions of coins are produced every year, but only a tiny fraction become valuable. That is what makes the hunt so thrilling. Every coin you check could be ordinary, or it could be life-changing. The market for Liberty coins continues to grow. More people are becoming interested in coin collecting, not just as a hobby but as an investment. Rare coins have shown strong value over time, making them attractive to serious collectors and investors alike. If you are just starting, you do not need expensive equipment. A simple magnifying glass, a scale, and some basic knowledge can go a long way. Start by checking your own coins. Learn the differences. Study the details. Over time, your eye will become sharper. Always be careful when handling coins. Avoid touching the surface directly, as oils from your fingers can damage them. Store coins properly to maintain their condition. Preservation is key to maintaining value. Another important tip is to stay updated with market trends. Coin values can change over time depending on demand and discoveries. What is rare today may become more understood tomorrow, but truly unique coins will always hold their value. The story of Liberty coins is still being written. New discoveries are made every year. Hidden treasures are found in old collections, forgotten drawers, and even everyday pocket change. So next time you come across a coin, do not ignore it. Take a closer look. You might be holding something far more valuable than you think. The world of Liberty coins is full of surprises, history, and opportunity. This is not just about coins. It is about curiosity, patience, and the excitement of discovery. Keep searching, keep learning, and who knows, your next coin might just be worth a fortune. Welcome to the journey of coin collecting. Welcome to the world where small things can have massive value. And remember, every coin has a story waiting to be discovered. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of Liberty coins, focusing especially on the mysterious and highly talked about 1982 pieces and their current market value. This is not just about coins, this is about hidden treasure, history, and the possibility that something incredibly valuable could be sitting unnoticed right in your pocket. The story of Liberty coins begins with one simple idea: freedom. The image of Lady Liberty has appeared on American coins for generations, symbolizing hope, independence, and national pride. Over time, different designs were introduced, each with its own unique beauty and meaning. From flowing hair to crowned heads, Liberty has taken many artistic forms, and collectors around the world have fallen in love with these designs. Now let's move into something that has shocked collectors and casual people alike: the year 1982. At first glance, a 1982 coin doesn't sound special. It doesn't feel ancient, it doesn't look rare, and most people wouldn't even think twice about it. But this year is one of the most important turning points in modern coin history. Why? Because in 1982, a major change happened in the way coins were made. Before 1982, many coins were made primarily from copper. After that, the composition changed to zinc with a thin copper coating. This might sound like a small technical detail, but in the world of coin collecting, it changes everything. Because during that transition period, several variations were accidentally created. Some coins were struck using the old metal, some with the new metal, and some even with rare minting errors that were never supposed to exist. This is where things start to get exciting. Among these variations, a few extremely rare pieces have been discovered. Coins that look almost identical to regular ones, but carry tiny differences that make them incredibly valuable. Some have different weights, some have slight design variations, and some were struck using the wrong metal entirely. These are the coins collectors dream about. Now imagine this: a coin that was once worth just 1 cent being sold for thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. It sounds unbelievable, but it has happened. And that's why people are searching everywhere: old drawers, piggy banks, inherited collections, hoping to find that one lucky coin. When we talk about current market value, things become even more interesting. The value of a coin is not fixed. It depends on rarity, condition, demand, and historical importance. A common Liberty coin might only be worth its face value, but a rare variation in perfect condition can skyrocket in price. There have been reports and discussions about extremely rare Liberty-related coins reaching astonishing values, sometimes quoted close to massive figures like hundreds of thousands or even more. While not every claim is verified, what is true is that rare coins can reach extraordinary prices at auctions. Serious collectors are willing to pay huge amounts for the right piece. Condition plays a massive role here. A coin that looks brand new, with sharp details and no scratches, is far more valuable than one that is worn out. Grading systems are used by experts to determine the exact condition, and even a small difference in grade can change the price dramatically. Another factor that drives value is error. Minting errors are like accidents, but in the coin world, accidents can be worth a fortune. Double strikes, off-center designs, wrong metal usage, these mistakes make coins unique. And in collecting, uniqueness equals value. The 1982 coins are especially famous because there are multiple versions from the same year. Different mint marks, different compositions, and even slight design changes. For a beginner, they may all look the same. But for an expert, each detail tells a story. Now think about this: millions of these coins were produced. But only a tiny number carry those rare characteristics. That means the odds are low, but not zero. And that's what keeps the excitement alive. Anyone, anywhere, could discover one. Collectors today use digital scales, magnifying glasses, and professional grading services to examine coins closely. Even the smallest detail matters. The weight difference between copper and zinc coins, for example, can help identify a rare piece instantly. History also adds emotional value. Liberty coins are not just money, they are pieces of time. They represent the era they were made in, the economic conditions, the artistic trends, and the technological changes. Holding one is like holding a piece of history in your hand. In recent years, interest in coin collecting has grown rapidly. Social media, online marketplaces, and viral stories have made people more aware of the hidden value in everyday objects. Stories of rare coins being sold for huge amounts have inspired millions to start checking their own collections. But here's something important: not every old coin is valuable. Many people get excited and assume they are rich overnight, but true value comes from rarity, condition, and demand. It's important to learn, research, and verify before making any assumptions. Still, the possibility is real. And that's what makes this world so fascinating. The idea that something so small, so ordinary, could hold such incredible value is what keeps collectors searching. So next time you come across a Liberty coin, don't ignore it. Take a closer look. Check the year. Look for mint marks. Feel the weight. Because you never know, that small piece of metal could be hiding a story worth thousands, or even more, and this is just the beginning. The world of coins is full of mysteries, rare discoveries, and unbelievable stories waiting to be uncovered. Stay curious, keep searching, and who knows, you might be the next person to find a hidden treasure.